This is the solution to Math Level 2 practice exam, problem number 34. So in this problem you have an outdoorsman that travels by canoe from A to B at a certain rate. He or she also travels, it says, from point B to C by hiking at a different rate, 2 miles per hour. And there's a different distance. This distance, however, the second distance, is related to the first distance. It says that it's 4/5 of the first distance, or in other words, 0.8. Because you could say that 4/5 equals 0.8, and there you go. You also know that there's the total time is given. The total time is 4 hours and 40 minutes. The formula, one of the formulas here, distance equals rate times time. Now, that means that time is equal to distance divided by rate. And we can actually break the time up into two parts. The first part from point A to point B, which is going to be d1 divided by rate 1, plus distance 2, which is the hiking part, divided by rate 2. And that's still going to give us the total time. So our total time is 4 hours and 40 minutes. Now 40 minutes is 2/3 of an hour. So we can say 4 2/3. Distance 1, we don't know. Rate 1, we do. It's 6 miles per hour. Distance 2 is 0.8 of d. 4/5 of d1. And rate 2 is 2. So now you've got an equation with only one unknown. And let's try and get rid of some of these fractions here. So you have 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14 thirds, equals d1 over 6 plus 0.8 d1 over 2. Multiply this whole equation by 6. So 14 thirds times 6, well, the 6 and the 3 will reduce to 2 times 14 is 28. The second part, 6 times d1 over 6 is just d1. And 0.8 d1 over 2 times 6, that reduces to 3 times 0.8 d1. 3 times 0.8 is 2.4. This total now is 3.4 distance 1 equals 28. I'm going to use a calculator here to do that division. So I have 28 divided by 3.4, and I got 8.23. Equals D1, 8.235. Now, that is choice B. However, that's only distance 1. We still have to find out, actually the question is, how far did he travel in total, which means we have to add up the two distances. So the question is now, what's D2? D2 is 4/5 or 8/10 of D1. So I'm going to take this distance from the previous calculation times 0.8. That's 6.588. That is also one of the choices. However, that's just distance 2. So really what we need to do is add these two numbers together, find the sum for the total distance. So I'm going to add 8.2353, 14.82 for a total distance, which is choice C.